2. Hip-hop to the max.
The best in the beat.
All the hip-hop.
It's Headkrack's hip-hop spot.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What's up, Greg?
Hey, what up, man? The Hip Hop Spot's brought to you by Motel 6. Book online at themotel6.com. That's motel6.com. They will leave a light on for you. And there's a person who's got to sleep with the lights on for probably the rest of his life. That is Tekashi 6ix9ine. Now, granted, we've been talking about this case for a while, but he's headed back to trial next week, and he's pretty much rolling out everything. But here's the thing. Not only is he in fear of his life, he's actually in fear for his family's life because he feels like, hey, some bad things may happen to these people because he is, like, pretty much going to be spilling it all. He's going to be name drop people when he takes chance. He's going to connect people to certain incriminating messages, implicating himself and other non-Trade Blood members in a plot to take down rapper Casanova 2 times. And he also is going to reveal how he was bankrolling his fellow gang members in that whole situation. So it's very, very sketchy.
Oh, wow.
And at the end of the day, man, like, hey, man, like, you did what you did, and you were down with what you were down with. But then now what you're doing is going to affect the people around you, and you probably should just keep your mouth shut and just eat all of the time that they're trying to give you.
Right.
Don't be selfish just to get yourself off and put other people in harm's way in the process.
Now, that's considered snitching.
Absolutely. I mean, because, like, he's telling so he can get less time, but he also feels like, his gang members turned on him. It's a sticky situation, but you also put certain people up to do certain things for you. So you're just as guilty in that regard.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and now, you got a kid out here who don't got the type of money or protection that you got, who just out here wide open. You got a baby mother, you got girlfriends.
Yeah.
You got other relatives, and you're not hard to find. Why put them in all that danger? But anyway, I digress. Moving on. Loving hip-hop is still a thing. Loving hip-hop New York is definitely a thing. And some OGs is coming back.
Who?
Jim Jones, Chrissy, and Tahiri are reportedly returning to Loving Hip-Hop New York for their 10th season. And, these were some of the people that actually got it popping in the beginning of the franchise. So to see them come back is a good thing.
Right.
Can we get Cardi?
Absolutely. That would be nice if she made an appearance, though.
That would be cool, but she was kind of like a one and done, you know what I'm saying? Like, by the time, like, the season finished airing, she was on a level of fire that was like, hey, man, like, y'all slowing me down by having me come back here and do this, man. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully she get to loop back around and do it again. Now,
right.
Speaking of television, last night was pretty litty because Wednesday nights, they run the new episodes of the Wu-Tang American Saga on Hulu. And last night was the season finale of Snowfall. Now, granted, I caught a lot of flack when I, revealed what happened in last week's episode a week later. So I'm not going to spoil a lot. But what I will tell you is...
Watch it.
Watch the show. And don't be all late like everybody. But last night was the episode where Franklin went from being the man to becoming a full-blown man. He stood up for himself and, against the CIA. Take a listen.
You can destroy me anytime you want. I get it. But you see, the thing is, I'm not afraid of dying anymore. Not even so much afraid of prison. What I will not be is a slave to anyone, even you. I'll make you so much money you'll be able to fund that war all by yourself. And in return, you're going to make sure that me and mine are protected. And at the end of this, the both of us are going to ride off into the sunset.
Meant that.
Yeah, man, he meant that. And that's how the episode ended, man. So, it's wide open for season 4, man. They did a really great tribute to John Singleton all throughout. And even though it wasn't like super duper action packed, last night's episode of Snowfall was, the most artsy episode of the entire series so far. And it was a really great tip of the hat to the creator of the show, John Singleton, who passed away last year. So it was really great, man. Not only was there a guy in there playing him as a teenager, but his actual baby was also in the show as well. And it was shot in true John Singleton style, man. So shout out to everybody involved with that situation. Can't wait for next season. And that, my friends, is it for me for this other stories I'm following. Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud, HEADKRACK.
There it is, man. Hey, appreciate that here, Crack. Hey, coming up, I got the praise mix down with D-Star. And tomorrow morning, we're going to be broadcasting live from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So excited about that. So y'all make sure y'all come on out. Get there early where you can have your face in the place. All right, y'all. All that praise mix down coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.